Bigfire's grand opening, limited edition Voodoo donuts, a trip report from Chris, and more on episode 359 of the unofficial Universal Orlando podcast. Hello and welcome to the show. I'm all by myself this week, so let's go on with the show. Darren, what's up with the Producers Club birthdays? No, just kidding. Hey, what's up? Chris is here.
What's up, man?
We're with him.
Let's do it.
Yeah, Tracy's here.
I am, apparently.
Lee couldn't make it this week. But anyways, Let's go on. Okay, Lee, you can be on.
Really? Am I allowed to be?
Yes.
Hello, everyone.
Yes. Hello, welcome to the show.
I was just going to say that I've been editing some of our old shows that haven't been in the archive for quite some time, and I've been going back through them. And I was about to say before we started recording this how much more natural and professional we are now compared to how we were then.
I think that's natural.
Maybe not. Oh my God.
Professional.
20, 22, 24. It was so bad it was untrue. I listened and cringed. It was terrible.
I remember when I went back for the first time to hear you like do the original ones or like the beginning. It was so like on the money of this is what we have to do and that's how it has to be said. Like,
yeah.
You literally seemed like a reporter. It was funny.
Yeah.
It's just growing into the hot
of course.
seat.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, I went to
mics.
like 25 was the last one I did, and I forgot it was the interview with Daniel Robichaud, the guy who did the CG for the final act of T2 3D. It's such a good interview. I can't wait to get that one back up.
Oh, cool. Well, let's start off this show like we always do with the Producers Club birthday.
Yay!
Oh, wait, Producers Club birthdays. That's right, there's two now.
There's two, yes.
I looked at this earlier. There was one. Now there's two.
Right, so yes, we have two in the first half of July, as it is.
Yes, Alexa. Just reiterating the fact that we don't do them all in one go for the month.
Okay.
Appreciate that.
So on the 9th of July, which is tomorrow as we record. Okay. I'll just let him do it. It is the inimitable Thomas Wagner's birthday. So happy birthday, Thomas.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Here's to swimming with bow-legged women.
Slimming with...
Yes, apparently here's to slimming with bow-legged women.
They're a little overweight.
You're going to need a bigger boat for all these birthday wishes.
I know where you went.
I'm Casey Kasem.
Oh my God, this is the longest birthday section ever.
And the following day, 10th of July, it is the awesome Stuart Mallett's birthday. Happy birthday, Stu!
Woo!
Yeah, happy birthday, Stuart.
Top of the morning to you.
Clink something together there. Here you go. That's for Stuart.
There's just some ice in a glass.
That will do.
Definitely.
So yes, happy birthday, everybody.
Happy birthday. Well, awesome. All right. Well, okay. Now let's move on to a grand opening. We're talking about birthdays and everything, right? Well, let's have a birthday of a new restaurant. Bigfire. How about that for a transition? Well, Bigfire American Fare is now officially open. We saw some like soft openings here and there, but we had its grand opening there. And it's adding a unique dining experience that draws modern inspiration from open fire cooking and the nostalgia of long summer evenings at the lake to the incredible collection of restaurants at Universal City Walk. Now, in case you didn't know, if you're confused by looking at it, Bigfire's unique theming is designed to make guests feel as though they have stepped into a lakeside summer house, creating an atmosphere reminiscent of relaxed evenings spent at water's edge, cooking and creating memories with friends and family. The two-story venue features natural design elements from mix and match fabrics and seating, cast iron, twinkling lights, camp lanterns, and more to complete the outdoor ambiance inside the restaurant. And guests can enjoy and guests can enjoy one of the most popular fireside treats, s'mores, which they can prepare themselves right at their table. Do it yourself.
They should be cheaper than $19 if that's the case.
Yeah.
Can you not just take your own ingredients as well then?
Probably not.
Well, they got that big fire outside. I think you can kind of do what you want out there with
Yeah.
that one.
Security is doing checkpoints now for
Just a community
for
fire.
s'mores.
Yeah.
Is there such a thing as a marshmallow detector? Sir, you are carrying contraband. It's just graham crackers and chocolate. It's all right. It's fine.
And at the heart of the venue is a custom wood fire grill where chefs prepare signature dishes inspired by the style of open fire cooking, but with a significant and modern twist. Chefs thoughtfully match each dish with wood species that have been chosen based on the flavor they exude.
Species?
Yes.
I love
Like
Universal's
the
blurb.
aliens from Men in Black, yeah. Resulting in delectable entrees, sides, and even cocktails that all infuse these smoky spirits. Oh, Chris is into this stuff.
I am Groot.
From cherry wood to pecan wood. The pairings add bold, delicious flavors to create elevated American fare, including a signature bison burger, New York, I can't.
New
talk
York.
today. I'm not even drinking at all.
So there's not just ice in that cup, is there?
No, I'm not even drinking. That's Diet Coke.
See, what you need to ask
New
is
York.
what was in the glass with
Right.
the ice that
Yeah,
now
we just
isn't
said
there.
that. Oh, yeah, right.
Just so.
Mm-hmm.
New York sirloin strip, freshwater trout, and more. Bigfire is open for dinner beginning at 4 p.m. Now, Chris and Alexa visited the resort for Alexa's birthday, and Bigfire was one of the new experiences they checked out. So, Chris.
Thanks, Darren. It was really good. Now back to you.
No, we want more than that because you hinted stuff. Like we genuinely don't know what Chris and Alexa's experience was like. Chris basically went, I'll tell you on Monday.
Okay. So, yeah, we went there for dinner like around maybe like 7:00. And, it's pretty. We looked around and we were able to warm up by the fire because, the 90 degrees outside wasn't enough for us. But we put our name down. I think we waited about 30 minutes to go in there and be seated. So
Right.
that was pretty quick.
Is it a thing at Universal though? It seems to be whichever restaurant you want to go in, there's always a half-hour wait.
Actually, this is true because even when we go to like Vivo, which is one of our favorite restaurants over there, there'll be nobody standing in front. They'll say, give us 15 to 30 minutes.
Yep.
And then we walk away, and 2 seconds later, we're getting a text message saying, "Hey, your table's ready."
When we went to Cowfish, it was probably 3/4 empty. Yet there was still it'd be half an hour.
With a booking.
No, we didn't have a
I thought you had
booking.
a booking?
No, because we were going to go to NBC, weren't we? And
Oh,
we didn't
right.
realise that it only opened for dinner.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it was about 30 minutes, so that was nice, even though there was a bunch of people there in the front. So the inside, just kind of talking about how it is in there. It's nicely decorated. It's a little bit like crowded in the main area.
Yeah.
I think they, they put too many tables together, and it feels a little tight. But they ended up seating us over. And again, I don't know if this was there when Ambrose was there, but it's like a back section on the second floor, and it's kind of very cozy, I want to call it, because it's just you're against a wall, and they're just couples tables all the way around.
Okay.
You got like a nice little view outside, so we kind of liked it.
Yeah.
Service was good.
They're like, we know what's going on with you guys. We got a place for you.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, the service itself was good. Waitress came out. She was very friendly, started going through everything, explaining the whole, fire experience. Hey, everything's with this specific fires.
Don't put your hand in
and
it.
yada, yada, yada.
Chris,
And
how
yeah,
long?
the open-
How many days it had been open at this point?
I think didn't open up the week before or that week. Maybe. I think it was the week before.
You went on, which day was it?
Saturday.
Didn't it
Not this
open on the
past Saturday.
Thursday, I think?
Oh, maybe you're right. Yeah. It
Yes,
was in the middle of that week it opened up officially. So maybe not even a week.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so given that, it was surprisingly pretty well put together, I want to say. So we went and ordered. So first she came out with drinks. And actually, this is the funny part that I think. And you guys saw the picture that I sent for it. I'm going to the drink menu and everything there is like American, right? So they have a bunch of bourbons and whiskeys and ryes. And if you're a whiskey drinker, you'll love it there because they have a great selection. So great that they even had a Pappy Van Winkle old fashioned for the mere low price of $100.
Mm.
Yeah. So we got a round and I bought a round for the table behind us as well.
Oh, man.
And yeah.
I can't wait till October. Dinner's on Chris.
Whatever. There was only two. These are 2-person tables. So.
Yeah, so they have a pretty large selection, and I ended up ordering a drink and having to change it out because it was pretty terrible.
Right.
Oh no.
Yeah, like if you like very, I don't know, it's not even fruity, but like a drink that doesn't taste like a drink, then you would like the drink,
Oh,
right?
so I'm
they
all
have
over
this
that
one.
then.
Yeah. So they have this one. If you like Dr. Pepper,
Oh, yes.
there's a drink there. Like it's a whiskey drink, and I forgot what it was called. I can look it up and let you know.
Called
But
a
it just-
flaming Dr. Pepper.
No,
Oh,
it
no.
tasted exactly like Dr. Pepper, right?
Oh.
I didn't even taste liquor in there. So if you like that kind of drinks, then you would love it. Ended up having to change it out for like a Manhattan or something, it was good. Yeah, they're getting their stuff worked together, right? I'll give them that much. So then on to the food. For the food, we ended up we were trying to figure out what we wanted to eat. I think we picked the wrong thing because I've been reading reviews and people have been saying the chicken is amazing over there. But we ended up getting the Bigfire grill burger and a bunch of sides because we kind of were really into the sides at that point.
Yeah.
So we got the burger, we got smashed potatoes, we got the pork belly mac and cheese, and then we also ordered as like an appetizer I think it was called, what is it? It was the wood oven dip, which was like a spinach cheese dip. Has Gruyere cheese, artichoke, spinach, kale, and it comes with like grilled bread pieces. Not my cup of tea, but I did eat it. Alexa liked it. She said it was good. A little bit above your standard just spinach dip.
Mhm.
But the only other thing that was kind of odd was the bread they bring you. Like, again, everything there, they want to emphasize that wood oven grilling type thing. So they put the bread on the grill and it gives it like grill marks, but the bread doesn't have much flavor.
That's what
Like,
Tim
they should
Tracker
throw
said
some
in his
salt.
review, wasn't it?
Yeah, it doesn't add any kind of like pecan or cherry flavor to the wood or to the bread. It just literally tastes like grill mark bread.
And just like
Okay.
burns it a little. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
So I think they should add like a little bit of, salt, pepper, olive oil, something, spice it up a little bit.
Or just don't bother.
This is what we're going to do, okay? We can sell this. What we're going to do is we got to clean the grill, right? We're just going to use the bread.
The
Sort of
bread.
the flavors, the essence of the grill. We'll sell them on it.
Yeah, so it was good. The burger came out, and just like similar to Tracker's video, I said the same thing when it came out. It's supposed to be a half-pound burger.
Mm-mm.
It barely felt like a quarter pound.
Yeah.
And it was like the buns, I don't know if it was just the patty was small or the buns were big, but it was literally like almost double the size of the patty, in my opinion. Like it looked kind of like a flying saucer hanging over it,
And and I'll be the first to say I like big buns, and I cannot lie.
I knew you were going to say that.
You have to match the burger
Of
to the
course.
bun.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
this picture that I'm looking at that Chris sent us, it looks like it's maybe filling like 3/4.
Yes, exactly.
And then the bacon, I love that. Just like drape the bacon over so it's like touching the table. That's
Yeah.
lovely.
I'm going to shame.
Delicious.
I'm going to shame Chris though. Chris, why did you take your tomato out?
I don't like tomatoes.
Tomatoes. Sorry, the tomato.
Yes, not my thing. But I will say that bacon, now that you mentioned it, was delicious because it's like a jalapeno bacon.
Oh,
So
And it also had table
That
whitings
was-
on it.
I'm
That
okay
was-
with that.
definitely worth the bacon portion.
Now tell us
Yeah.
about these mashed potatoes.
So the smashed potatoes
Ugh.
were okay. They could be better.
Yes.
The thing that they were lacking was
Smashing?
frying them a little bit more. So, like on a typical smashed potato, it's boil fingerling potatoes, pull them out, smash them, and then fry them, and it gives you this nice mixture of like crispy and softness on the inside. It's delicious.
Yeah.
These were just kind of smashed, and I think they threw oil that was hot on it, and like, here you go. So,
Let's face it, they're more like squashed rather than smashed.
They look like the server. They look like the server, like, dropped them on the floor as he was bringing them over. He scooped them back up and chucked them back in the pot.
and lightly stepped on them with their shoe.
Well, when I first saw them, I said, they look like somebody sat in them with a sweaty arse.
In fairness, they look more smashed than Tim Trackers did.
That's very true.
The way they glisten.
Yes,
yeah.
and they were. The smash was there. It's just the frying. I think they just need to do a little bit more in the fryer, and you got yourself a good potato because they tasted good. I mean, I'm not complaining about the taste.
Yeah, it looks like, okay, so it's in a cast iron, like casserole tin, or like pan. So it looks like maybe they heated that up super hot, and then they just smashed the potatoes into the casserole tin.
Yeah, maybe.
And they're like, there you go, that works.
Yeah, but it's something that they can fix. It doesn't take too much effort on that. And the flavor was there. Like, they tasted good. We really enjoyed that portion of it.
And that's the main point, really, isn't it?
Exactly. And the other thing was the pork belly mac and cheese. Now, mac and cheese could just use a little bit more flavoring. And I don't know if that's like a thing that, some of these restaurants do where they kind of have to make some things a little bit more bland to, appease certain people, as opposed to some other people that use like more spices, for example, or more salt or whatever the case may be. So, and it wasn't bad. It just could have used a little bit more flavor, a little bit more salt or something in there. But the pork belly that they threw in there was out of hand. Like, it was so good. Like, and it was just small little chunks of pork belly that just were full of flavor. So for us, like, even though the mac and cheese was missing some flavor, if you grab a little piece of pork in there and eat it together, done. It was good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
So yeah, we did that, and we were pretty stuffed, and we were gonna grab some dessert, but we were trying to run into the parks to ride something. We'll get to that later.
Bearing in mind, Chris said he got to here at 7:00. That's going to be an interesting story.
Yeah.
Yeah, and maybe like 6:30. Maybe around there. It still gave us a few hours because they closed at 10. Let's just say that.
Okay.
And we ate pretty fast. I will say though, we do want to go back to try some of the desserts. Not the s'mores for us, and not that they're bad, but I was walking around and they were carrying this like apple fritter.
Oh.
Like some kind of apple pie thing, and it just was smothered in this like white glaze, and it just looked amazing. Like, I literally stopped the server. I'm like, excuse me, stop right there. What is that? So I can order that later. And they're like, oh yeah, it's the apple blah blah blah. It's delicious. Get it. I go, okay, I'll be back.
So when Chris goes back, he says, excuse me, can I have the apple blah blah blah?
Yeah.
We don't have that, sir.
We only have the apple blue.
Well, that couldn't be it. She clearly said all right.
So yeah, unfortunately we didn't get to do any of the desserts that night, but we'll go back. Overall, I mean, it wasn't a bad experience. It's, we had a good experience. The service was there. We didn't have any issue with that whatsoever. The food, can use a little bit of work, but it's not bad. It's we enjoyed it. I do want to go back and try the fried chicken, though, because, again, I've seen a bunch of people saying that the fried chicken is where it's at. So
hopefully they're taking guest feedback on it then, because obviously that's where it comes from. See, I would feel uncomfortable going up to them at the end, if like saying, I just wanted to give you some feedback on the food. But I think that's the only way they're going to grow, isn't it? Because a lot of people probably just go straight on the annual pass holder page and rip them to bits like they always did. I mean, when we first talked about Bigfire, the tableside s'mores, I was like, oh my God, I am all over that. Having seen how it works, I don't know whether I want to pull $19 out my pocket to pay for it, because it just looks awkward.
Mm-hmm. I will say, though, it's like the menu that they have there, it's a nice addition to the area because they do offer things that you won't find at some of the other restaurants.
Yeah.
I will say, price-wise, though, this one is, in my opinion, in City Walk right there on the upper end of pricing compared to, even, like I said, one of our favorite restaurants is Vivo, and we also do Toothsomes a lot. We love Toothsomes. Their prices are really good, I think, for what you're getting. Mm-hmm. So this one is a little bit more higher on that pricing scale, but not too much where it's you would rule it out and say, no, that's too expensive.
No, I don't think it's bad for what you had there, the burger and the mac and cheese, the dip, and
The extra sides and
yeah,
the
and the
drink.
drinks. It was what $52.
That's not bad.
Yeah,
I didn't think
With
that
tip
was
and all.
bad with the tip as well.
yeah, that was like the total.
I don't think that's bad
No,
to
I
be
don't.
honest for theme
Oh,
park
no.
food.
Not at all. Very reasonable.
Interesting.
So I guess they just upcharge on the desserts to make up for it, and then you didn't buy one, so they're like, "Oh, great."
But that's why I asked you how long it had been open, Chris. You've got to take. I know you shouldn't have to, but it always seems to be with any restaurants in the Orlando theme parks that they take a bit of breaking in. Like I know we rag on Cowfish all the time, but it seems I've so many people say you need to give it a second go.
I'm starting to come round to that idea. I
Um,
think it's because I want sushi so bad. Not bad sushi, yeah, sorry.
No. The other thing, now that you mentioned that, which would make more sense. I mean, whenever you go to like a good like barbecue pit or like a place that has like an open grill kind of thing, you know, the flavors kind of take a while to really get in there.
Yeah.
And, you know, because it's got to be cooking there for a while, and it sounds gross, but, you know, you're getting flavors from everything you've cooked on there,
you're
and
right.
it kind of like builds up, right?
Yeah.
So maybe 6 months from now, that wood fire grill that they have, which is, again,
Yeah.
you can just see it. It's
Seasoned.
open to everybody.
exactly.
Exactly. It's going to get
Yeah.
seasoned, so maybe the food flavors will even start to go up at that point. You know.
The one thing that
Yeah,
I've
it's
commented on watching videos of it is the inside of it really reminds me of NBC, Sports Grill and Brew. It really looks like a very similar, just like the exposed pipes and stuff. That's what it reminds me of. Even the layout of it with like the upstairs balcony bit, it feels very much like NBC.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean it's similar in the layout.
I'm excited to try it. We're definitely doing it in
definitely,
October without a doubt.
Yeah.
I think there might be a group of about 50 of us at this point.
Oh yeah, and we were talking about desserts, and you mentioned toothsome. I was thinking, you know, nothing is stopping Universal from doing crossovers of these restaurants.
No.
How cool would it be to do some of like the toothsome like signature chocolates in with the s'mores?
Yeah, that would
Oh,
be
what a great
what a great
idea.
idea.
You know,
There
just
you
like
go.
introduce, you know, that do, like total crossover there. I mean, even you put stuff from Antojitos over there. There's all kinds
Yeah.
of
Well, where is
Or
it
if you
now
wanna
that they're
get, like-
doing the Voodoo Donut thing? Where's that?
It's
There's-
this,
yeah.
it's the little kiosk.
The little kiosk
there's
City Walk.
there's somewhere else is doing. It's like a drink thing with
Oh, yes, with the... Where was that?
I can't, my brain's gone dead. Tim Tracker was talking about it because it's some other restaurant that have got Voodoo Donut as part of their. It's like a flight or so. I can't remember. My brain's
Yes,
not
it was
working.
beer
City
and a
Walk or
donut
in
that
the
goes
parks?
together. No, it was...
I can't honestly remember. That's going to kill me. I shall.
It
do
wasn't.
some
It
Googling.
wasn't in park. Because it was a beer paired with the donut. Because I went, oh, good beer. Don't
Yeah,
like the
where was
donut.
it?
Oh, good donut. Wouldn't drink the beer.
Yeah, I can't
Smart, though.
remember.
But crossovers are huge now.
Yeah,
Definitely.
So
Yeah, no, that's a good idea, Darren. Like if you want to get like a burger at Twosomes, but you want this jalapeno bacon from this place,
yeah,
Cross that
definitely.
over.
Like and then that way you try something from there, and you go, oh man, we got to try Bigfire next time.
Yep.
especially
that
when
was
you
awesome.
consider that 90% of the restaurants in City Walk are now owned by Universal. They're not. There's
Yeah.
only really Cowfish, Hard Rock, and Bubba Gump and Margaritaville that aren't like their own concept.
Yeah. Or, you know, like Antojitos, you know, make like a mole out of the, you know, some dark chocolate, you know, do some dark chocolate,
Yeah.
you know, just all kinds of stuff like that. So
you're hired.
make it happen, Universal. I'll even accept a food festival out. You know, we already talked about that. Make our food festival in City Walk
Yep.
happen. And then you can do all these crossovers, little booths and stuff. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, late night food and wine festival.
Yeah, because you potentially get people to try things from restaurants that they wouldn't necessarily go into and try it and go, do you know what? I really like that. I would go into Antojitos, whichever one it is. It's a no-brainer for me.
Yep.
Yeah.
Cool.
I like that.
Well, as far as an opening week review, I thought that was, you know, they're never particularly. It's very rare you get anyone going opening week
Oh, there's
and go,
always
"Oh my
teething
god, it
problems.
was amazing." It's usually
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
it was all right,
Very
but
difficult. Yeah.
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 I think as far as those
also-
review goes, Chris's was all right.
Yeah. And it all sounds like stuff that's easily rectified.
Well, that's what you said to me, wasn't it, Chris? When we were talking about it briefly, when you said it's all stuff that can be sorted.
Yeah, exactly. And it wasn't that it was terrible. It was just little things here and there that can easily be fixed. I think, the training process that they do for the bartenders or the cooks or the line chefs, whatever that is that they need to, modify, they can do that. It's easy. It's not like the, wood fires like burning everything or anything like that. So.
And it's it's a new restaurant in a busy theme park, so it's going to get a lot of traffic. So they're going to have to learn. They're going to have to learn quickly.
Yeah, but it's a welcome addition. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah,
it's nice to have even more variety down there.
Mm-hmm.
I can imagine at sunset it'd be a great place to be in.
Yes.
Like I love the little seating area out the front as well with the fire pit and stuff. I'd love to just sit, like not even necessarily.
Well,
with
you don't have to worry
eat.
about it singeing your hair. Or The rest of us, though, in Florida in summer, I don't think we're going to be able to handle it.
We'll have to go in February.
I got to go back. I got to even look back at some pictures. I don't think they even had the fire on.
All right. No, well, that makes
sense.
It
was boiling hot out there, like death.
Yeah, that's that's a weird thing for Florida. They're going to have that fire on like for a month out of the year, pretty much. But
cool.
Good deal. Yeah, sounds awesome. Can't wait to try it out.
Definitely.
Yeah, looking forward to it.
Yep.
All right. Well, let's go over to Seth with some little things.
Hi, this is Seth Kaburski from the Unofficial Guides, and I'm here with a short and soggy edition of all the little things that are new around the Universal Orlando Resort. I just returned from more than a week in Southern California researching the 2020 edition of the Unofficial Guide to Disneyland, which will include coverage of the brand new Jurassic World ride that just soft opened a few days ago at Universal Studios Hollywood. I flew home to Orlando and headed straight to Universal Orlando today to try to bring you a Little Things update. Unfortunately, we were hit by a huge torrential rainstorm, and I spent most of the afternoon hiding inside the Today Cafe, eating a chocolate cream puff and waiting for the storm to pass. I did manage to bring you back a few little pieces of information. While I was away, He-Man's friend She-Ra made her debut as a meet and greet character at Islands of Adventure. You can meet her outside the Poseidon's Fury attraction in the Lost Continent. Also in Islands of Adventure, they are slowly but surely making progress with Hagrid's Magical Creatures Motorbike Adventure. Your best bet if you want to ride with a minimal wait is to jump in between 5 and 6 p.m. in the evening. Statistically, it seems like if you get in around then, you'll wait around 2 hours, which is about the best you can do right now. And if you're an annual pass holder and you want to show everyone your love for Islands of Adventure, head over to the UOAP Pass Holder Lounge on Hollywood in Universal Studios, Florida. They're selling a special commemorative IOA t-shirt. Finally, I saw my first film at the Universal Cinemark movie theater since Theater 17 was converted from IMAX to XD. I really like the lounge chairs that recline almost flat, and the picture quality and sound system are also greatly improved. Okay, that'll be all for now. Hopefully I'll be back in a couple weeks with a drier edition of All the Little Things. Until then, I'm Seth Kaburski, author of The Unofficial Guide to Universal Orlando, and I'll see you around Universal.
And also, the cream puffs were really tasty.
That didn't sound like a bad way to ride a storm out, mind.
Right? True.
Exactly.
Let me tell you that now that you mention it, we actually, I think, had lunch in there.
Okay.
One of the days.
And?
It was great. We really liked it.
Excellent.
I am looking forward to trying that out, actually, considering I wasn't really bothered about it. What did you have, Chris?
Yeah. I forgot the name of the sandwich, but it was just, they have like 6, 7 different sandwiches named after stuff of the Today show.
Yeah, Al Roker.
Yeah.
Because the Bulls and the Bear, isn't it, apparently is the one to have.
I don't remember the exact sandwich, but it was like a hot one because they have some that have 1 or 2 that are cold and the rest are hot. It was a hot one and it had like turkey and ham and some aioli sauce in there, and it was really good. We really, really liked it. And the dessert, the dessert area just looked amazing.
Cool. I definitely want to try that out. Yeah. I'm interested after Seth said that the best time to ride Hagrid is between 5 and 6, and you'll only wait 2 hours. I can't wait to get to Chris's review.
He didn't put the disclaimer that that's when they actually open the ride.
All right. Well, let's go over to our sponsors for a quick word, and we'll be right back.
If you guys are ready to go to Halloween Horror Nights or just a wonderful trip at Universal or anywhere, your team at Mouse and Muggle Travel Company would love to help you. So just send us an email to info@mouseandmuggle.com and we'd be glad to help you go anywhere.
All right, we're back, and we are going over to Tracy to tell us about some limited edition Voodoo donuts.
Yes. More donuts. What's not to like?
Well, the fact that they're not going to be there all the time.
The fact that they're limited edition. So, right, yes. When Chris was at the parks, he stopped by Voodoo Donut and checked out the 2 new limited edition donuts, which are the Pina Colada. It's a yeast gel with pineapple and coconut Bavarian, which I'm guessing is a cream, topped with vanilla. Pass. But
I'd have it.
No, coconut.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Coconut. No, thank you. With you.
And the other one is the key lime donut.
Oh, yes.
Another yeast gel filled with key lime Bavarian, topped with vanilla and graham cracker crumbs.
You have to say graham. It's graham cracker.
It's got a H in it.
I know.
I'm English. I'm pronouncing it graham.
I know.
It's got vanilla and graham.
Look, Darren and I.
Crumbs in it.
Darren and I had an argument about this at Halloween Horror Nights when we were there last time, and I got told off that it's pronounced graham.
Graham.
Well, I'm the boss.
They're
And I'm telling you. So
Yeah, you can put whatever you want on your donuts. If you want gray ham, okay,
exactly.
go ahead.
Exactly.
Have graham crackers.
So yes, key lime and pina colada donuts.
I'd try both of them.
I tried one.
Yes.
Chris, you did try them both.
I had to. I have to do the hard work in this show. Guys, right? I had to eat both donuts.
And
They were so good, both of them. They were so good. It doesn't mention it here, but we have a picture posted up on our Instagram, so go check it out.
And
if
on
you
the
haven't seen
Facebook
it.
page as well.
Yeah, so the pina colada one's actually shaped like a pineapple.
That's awesome.
And so the stems are actually little pretzels. So if you're into
Cool.
that kind of stuff, then they have pretzels in there for you. They were both delicious. I will say I'm not a huge... So I love coconut flavorings on things. I don't like when there's coconut shavings because the texture is just kind of weird. This is the pina colada was a very subtle pineapple and coconut flavor. Not either of them kind of overbear each other with flavor. It's very subtle, and it was a delicious donut. So, but the winner was the key lime donut. It was it had that tart flavor in there, but not too tart. And the gray ham, the gray ham crumbs. It was just a perfect donut. It was so good. So, if you are going to Orlando, get them.
yeah.
I hate that they do these limited edition ones. It's not fair. It's I really wanted to try the Halloween Horror Nights one. I hope they bring it out.
There'll be
for this
another
year.
one, I
But the
wouldn't
problem,
worry.
but what I'm annoyed at is it might be a different one, not the same
Well,
one.
I'm sure there'll be a different one.
He did say, because we asked them, I asked specifically, because I know you want to get your hands on these donuts. I was asking how long they're there for. He said these are the summer donuts, so they'll be there probably till about, August, September. And then during that time, they'll have a pumpkin style donut.
Yes. I am so happy.
Hell yes.
So I figured you'd like that.
It better be in the shape of a jack-o'-lantern.
I can't see why
It better
wouldn't.
look like a jack-o'-lantern. That would be awesome.
There's a crossover with the Wizarding World.
I was thinking more Halloween Horror Nights, but
Pumpkin juice donuts. Ugh.
Yeah.
No, that would be gross.
No.
But it is good that they keep doing all these specialty ones. I think that Voodoo Donut's been one of the best additions to the parks because
Without a
I love
doubt.
that they, like I say, it's not just this is our menu and that's it. We're going to keep giving you different ones to try.
And it's fun as well.
Yeah.
It's not like, we all go to Krispy Kreme or Dunkin' Donuts and know that, that's what you get.
Yeah.
Whereas these are a bit of fun.
And themed to the location they're at. You've got Universal's own the Orange Sickle. We've had a Grinch one. We've had the Halloween Horror Nights one.
Well, it's every outlet that they've got has its own specialty.
I still want them to do the balls.
Oh, I know.
What?
We'll go
Have you not seen the balls, Darren?
I have.
No, I have.
All right, Chris, have you not seen the balls then?
I've never seen the balls. What are we talking about here, guys?
If you go to their non-theme park
Portland.
locations websites, no, because they've just opened another one,
Well, Portland's the original.
and have a look at their menu, there is a donut called, I'm going to have to keep bleeping this out,
They've got a couple of
Called
good ones.
balls, and it does exactly what it says on the tin. It is a
You said it looks like it or
balls.
tastes-
Oh, yeah.
Well, I don't know. I don't know what it tastes like, Chris. In fairness, 'cause I haven't tried it, but it has a cream in it. I don't know what type of cream it is.
Oh, I found it. Okay.
Wow.
Oh, did you?
There's also an old dirty he sat opposite
No, but
me.
they still do. They do the ODB at Orlando, though.
Yeah, but
It's just called the ODB.
the ODB. But everybody knows the old dirty
Will you stop giving me things to bleep? It's a good job I have work tomorrow and I can edit this properly.
Let's go ahead and move on. Oh, actually, we have a clip for a What Voodoo Do You Do appropriately.
Hi, this is Sonia Miranda from Austin, Texas, and I'm here with my son Alex.
Hi.
And we just went to Voodoo Donut, and we're going to tell you which voodoo do we do. I had the Voodoo doll, which is a glazed donut with chocolate frosting and raspberry filling. I had the Halloween Horror Nights donut, which is glazed, has frosting, and has a raspberry Bavarian cream filling. And then I had the Diablo Rex, which is a chocolate cake donut with chocolate frosting and chocolate chips, and it has a white pentagram on the top. And then I had some of my son's donuts. He had a Dirt, which is an Oreo with vanilla frosting on glazed, the Loop, which is Fruit Loops, vanilla frosting and glazed, and then the Maple Bacon Bar. My favorite donut is the Voodoo doll. It's just too cute. It's got a pretzel stake through the heart. It's just too much fun. But the Diablo Rex was really good. That is the best cake donut I've ever had. It's really soft and light and moist. It was excellent. So, Alex, what was your favorite donut?
I think my favorite donut was the Loop donut. It was fruity and also it was much easier to eat than the Dirt donut. Though I didn't really like the Maple Bacon Bar. Like the bacon, it was kind of like a bacon that had been cooked, then kind of like just sits in like a warmish environment.
You also had my Diablo Rex,
Yeah,
right?
it was good.
It was good. And
Very
you
chocolatey.
had the bubblegum donut here in Austin.
Yeah.
But you didn't like that,
Yeah,
did you?
it wasn't that good. Though I did like the piece of bubble gum in the middle. It was sticky because of all the frosting was on it.
But anyway, so we'll be back next month for another one with my husband because we're going to be there at Thanksgiving. And for now, bye.
Yeah, she tried the Halloween Horror Nights donut from
that one's
I
been,
wondered when that
from
was.
2018.
wow, they just had one sitting around for her, huh? Because I know you wouldn't sit on a which voodoo do you do for that long.
I know. There's
Oh,
still
okay.
another one from Halloween Horror Nights last year.
I do
At least we're only
apologise,
1 year
people.
behind.
Yeah, sorry,
And okay,
sorry, Kenny.
next time we start, Swearfest 2019, don't follow it up with the innocent voice of a.
Yeah.
Now she's gonna be like, "Oh, you want to listen to you? You're on the show," and then she's gonna start it just 10 seconds too early.
He's gonna forget to bleep one of the bleeps.
Clear all that out.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
See, the Diablo Rex sounds like it should have some sort of chili in it. I expect it to be like a chili chocolate.
Yeah, like just not even like spicy, just like a little kick.
Yeah, like the
I should be filled with chili jam.
the chili chocolate ice cream in
Yeah.
Flooring Fortescue's. I expected it to be something like that,
Mm-hmm.
but I can't wait to try them all.
As if you're going to eat them all.
Appetite ready.
Yeah, oh, hell yes.
We're gonna
God.
get a coffin and also coffins because
Yes. A coffin
we're
each.
not surviving this. Yes,
Insulin shots.
Yes.
yes, definitely. Do you have adult-sized coffins, please? Thank you. All right, Tracy,
Yes.
you want to tell us about the Endless Summer Surfside Inn?
let's talk about endless summer opening, shall we? So, the 7th hotel, Universal Orlando Resort, Universal's Endless Summer Resort, the Surfside Inn Suites opened its doors to guests on June the 27th. As the destination's first value category hotel. Now, Universal Orlando offers a hotel for every style, every family, and every budget, complete with exclusive theme park benefits and a seamless vacation experience. Sounds good. Brought to life by the award-winning Universal creative team, Surfside Inn Suites offers guests a relaxed and easy retreat with a surf and beach vibe woven throughout the hotel. 750-room hotel is the destination's 7th property in partnership with Lowe's Hotels and Company, giving guests the immersive experience they have come to expect at Universal Orlando Hotel, with rates starting as low as $73 per night for a 7-night stay.
At the arse end of the year at some point, because yes, we'll get to that.
We will. Yes. So at Surfside Inn Suites, guests can experience all that the hotel and Universal Orlando have to offer, which includes 2-bedroom suites. These suites, which make up more than half the rooms at Surfside Inn Suites, we need to condense that.
Just call it Surfside Inn.
Yeah. Sleep up to 6 and feel like a spacious beach retreat. With 2 separate rooms, families no longer need to connect rooms for extra space. There's also a kitchenette area, a picnic table for meals and hanging out, and a bathroom with separate bath and vanity areas so multiple people can get ready at once. I'm still not feeling this 2-bedroom suites that sleep up to 6.
Why, we stayed in a 2-bedroom suite in the Enclave Suites that sleeps up to 6.
Yeah.
Actually, it probably slept up to 8.
I'm sure one of them's a pull-out couch for 2 as well.
Are there 2 separate bedrooms, or is one like off the kitchenette and living area?
There were 2 separate. You don't remember
Okay.
watching Tim Trackers?
It wasn't there. There's 3 beds in there, right?
No,
I think it's like 2 doubles and like a queen or a king, and then a pull-out bed
Okay.
for the couch.
I'm kind of more thinking about groups of people going.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry. So the 2-bedroom suites begin as low as $111 for a 7-night stay, and exclusive theme park benefits, which guests receive exclusive benefits including early park admission to the theme parks, quick complimentary resort-wide shuttle bus transportation, charging privileges with their room key, and more.
You're going to get to a point soon where that early park admission isn't going to be worth an awful lot when you've got 7 hotels worth, and then you've got the Dockside Inn and Suites opening soon. You've got 8 hotels worth of guests potentially going in for early park admission.
Yeah. It's not going to be... Yeah.
Yeah, it's not going to be what it was.
Unless they open earlier. Or start closing later for... I don't know.
Yeah.
That's down to them. So we have the Beach Break Cafe, a casual dining food court which is open for breakfast, lunch and dinner, inspired by food trucks, local joints, backyard barbecues. Beach Break Cafe's menu will be super affordable with most dishes under $12, which isn't bad at all. From breakfast pizzas to comfort food and power balls, Beach Break offers something for everyone along with grab-and-go options for guests heading to the theme parks.
Oh, there you go, Chris. Yeah, your bus breakfast sorted.
I saw that sandwich in Tracker's video. And all power, where's the bus at?
All this stuff could be piled up onto a nice pita to take with you.
Brilliant. Now, there's a surfboard-shaped pool, which actually I thought looked more like a fish.
It does.
You know, it's a zero-entry pool as well, which is really good because that means it's accessible to everybody. And they claim it is something guests of all ages will enjoy, which they probably will. Hey, what a surprise. It's in the shape of a surfboard, which makes it one of the most...
Surfboard-shaped pool is?
Yeah, I know, right? Blew my mind. Which makes it one of the most fun-themed pools at Universal Orlando.
Does it really? Surely the guitar-shaped one at the Hard Rock Hotel is probably the most fun-themed pool.
So what's like the theme at this place?
You're like at a beach.
Yeah.
Surfing.
And there's surfers walking around.
Literally.
Surfing,
Yeah.
I do hope they keep that theming up, though. That was kind of cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. So Surfside Inn also has a laid-back pool bar, the Sand Bar. That's clever. Which serves refreshing and beach-inspired beverages. So sandy drinks then.
Yeah.
Additional hotel amenities include a Universal Orlando Vacation Planning Centre, Universal Studios store, a game room, and a fitness centre.
Apparently the game room's tiny.
Yeah, fitness centre looks good though. Now, staying in the action, guess who stay at the Endless Summer Resort, Surfside Inn. They are located just minutes away from Universal Orlando's 3 theme parks. I'm not going to name them because you all know what they're called, as well as City Walk. The sister property, Dockside Inn, is scheduled to open in March 2020. And this will add 2,800 rooms to the destination, bringing the total room count at the resort, at Universal Orlando Resort, to 9,000 rooms by 2020. That's quite a lot.
It's interesting, again, going back to, I know I keep bringing it up whenever we talk about the hotels, but when we had Russ Dagan to talk about Cabana Bay being built, he said at that point, and this was 6 years ago, that their intention was to have 15,000 on-property rooms.
That's a lot of rooms.
It is when they currently only got 9,000, and that's with opening these 2 hotels as well.
So what announcements have we got coming over the next few years then?
Obviously something down with wherever they're building Fantastic Worlds.
Oh, yeah.
And this kind of stretches on property as well, but
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess all of Orlando is going to be their property soon.
Yeah, it sounds like
they're slowly picking things here and there, and then slow.
But it looks cool. We watched Tim Tracker's video. I love the wooden wave aesthetic over the check-in desks.
Well, there's one on the other side as well. Isn't there? Absolutely brilliant. It's just
one game to play is count the surfboards.
Yeah, yeah, but it looks decent. I mean,
it does for a budget
The rooms
hotel.
look pretty awesome.
Yeah.
And for something that's budget, it looks almost high end,
but
because it's very clean. I know it's new.
But I'm going to say the same thing to you lot that I said to Tracy when we were watching Tim Tracker's video. It looks very nice and it looks quite well appointed, but is it going to suffer from the same thing that Darren found out when he stayed at Aventura, where it looks nice, but when you actually get up close and personal, it's not?
Yeah.
Well,
I was going to say
it looks much nicer than Aventura. Aventura looks like they wedged a hotel into a small spot that they had there.
Yeah.
And kind of kept it as bare bones as possible because it is on property. So with this one, it's off property in a sense. And, you got to do something to make it nicer. Just the early entrance can't be it.
Uh-huh.
So this one, if you look at 2 comparison videos just from that, it looks a lot nicer. I guess until somebody sleeps there and sees how it is, which I haven't seen anything online yet about people complaining.
No. And I was actually talking to someone who was staying there yesterday, and he said he really enjoyed it.
Mm-hmm.
Also, the 2-bedroom suites are 3 queen beds in there, which is really nice.
Mm. But we said when they first announced it, the competition, they really had to sort of push themselves, because you can stick relatively anything on site because you're close to the parks and stuff, but competing with the cheaper hotels on iDrive, that price point was an issue. And it was Todd in the Producers Club is looking to book, was it 3 nights there in a couple of weeks? And I think they quoted him something like, was it $180 for a night? Something like that. And eventually he went through the email he got and got it down to like 88, I want to say.
Yeah.
For 3 nights?
No, for like per night, I think.
No, but I'm saying he got it down to that price per night for 3 nights only? Because that $79 rate is only when you stay 7 days or more.
That's true.
Let me
So
find
that's
his
interesting that they did
post.
that for him. Because I'm pricing stuff out right now for next year just to see how the prices look. And the only way to get it down is with a week or more stay.
We looked at it as well for coming over in February, and it was expensive enough that I couldn't justify putting the extra money into it.
Yeah. No, we
compared to
know
where
where
we
we're
are
staying.
Right. So they said using his military discount or annual pass holder discount, the best they could do was $130 a night. And he complained, said that I thought the deal was like $85 a night. And they told him, yes, seasonally, it's July, kids out of school, peak season. So he clicked through his email and he ended up getting the room for $82 a night. But that was only because he went fishing around doing the hard work.
Which you don't need to do.
It was a promotional email?
I assume so.
Okay.
So yeah, I mean, you don't have to run around and go fishing and everything because we've got Mouse Muggle at our fingertips here. If you're looking to stay here or anywhere in Orlando or anywhere, give them a call, mouseandmuggle.com. They're absolutely brilliant. Even if you've got something already booked, I'm pretty sure there's going to be something they can do to help you out.
Yeah, I know
Robin and Michelle are really good at what they do.
Because Robin messaged Todd at the time and said we could have done all that for you, and probably, we know all the hints and tips. So, and we want to promote them as
absolutely.
It is self-serving because we want Robin and Michelle to
we have a good relationship. We want it to continue,
and it's those bookings that help. So even if you've already booked an on-site hotel, give them a call and see what they can do for you, because it won't make any difference to you. It just gives them. Gives them a help, and that helps us. And
it's a no-brainer on your side. All you can do is save money.
and they might be able to get you a better deal.
Really don't cost money. It's not a scam.
Exactly.
Or
no, we definitely wouldn't promote anything like that.
You hear the people hear like that so much. They're like, "Oh, it's no cost to you." Those kind of things all the time, but for real, that's how travel agencies work. Like they don't make. That's not how they make their money that way.
No.
They make their money other ways, and the big thing for them is making sure they provide you a quality service so that you keep coming back to them and you tell your friends about it, so that they get more business to go back. So you're only going to get awesome service from them, and they can do amazing things. It's crazy what they can.
Because we've had sponsors on the show before, travel agents, and this is the first time I can genuinely say that we're not doing it just to promote them. We have a hell of a relationship with Robin and Michelle. They've been listeners for a long time, and we want to give them as much help as they are with us. The Weekender is happening because of Robin and Michelle.
Yep.
So,
which we still some plus, so get on there.
So shameless plug over and done with. But it looks cool. It does look cool,
it
and
looks nice.
I would be interested in it at some point. It was a little bit out of our budget at this point.
I'll admit, having seen what was there before, I'm amazed at how big that complex actually looks.
Yeah.
With the road system and stuff in it. It's. I didn't realise how much land was actually there.
I said to Tracy when we were watching Tim Tracker's video, it's going to be quite bizarre when we come over to Orlando, because it's been
everything has changed.
4 years since we came out, which you wouldn't think was a long time, but so much at Universal has changed since then. There's 3 hotels opened, Volcano Bay.
Yeah.
It's just, I don't think we're going to recognise the place. It's going to be bizarre.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep. It's going to be pretty crazy.
I can't wait.
Not long now.
I was surprised at the prices. I was expecting this to be a lot cheaper. But
yeah, that's the other thing.
It's difficult, isn't it?
It's not really budget.
No.
It's lower
budget
level,
as far as theme park resorts go. It'd be interesting to do a comparison with a similar Disney property.
Uh-huh.
Well, yeah, no, Disney's not really one to compare to, because it's going to be crazy expensive too.
Not just that, but Disney also has all the area around their property,
right?
Only their hotels, right?
True. So they're not competing with anybody.
Right down the street that you can do. Yes. And then when you look at it, you also got to incorporate parking prices per night if you take a car. Which
that's an interesting. Does anyone know? Do we pay for parking at Surfside? I would assume not.
Really? You don't think?
I would think, because I think this is one of the things I brought up when we first find out that none of the other ones, at least that I know of,
it's a Lowe's,
down I Drive, wouldn't charge you for parking.
Is it still a Lowe's?
Yes.
Then they'll charge.
I don't think they will. I think they'll be shooting themselves in the foot.
I don't think they care.
They do.
Because parking's ridiculous.
Overnight parking's $14 per vehicle, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So you got to put that into your cost.
Yeah.
So
whereas most of those hotels, you don't have to pay.
So you're adding another $100 for a week stay.
That's
really bad.
For people who are going to a budget hotel because they're on a budget, that's going to price people out. That is a bad move.
But how many people will look at that?
How many
they
people
book the price of the hotel. Exactly. You book the hotel, not thinking, it's not bad, and then get stung with a $14 a night parking charge.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be parking it across the road at Walgreens and leaving it there.
And probably the customary universal, just so you know, $100 hold on your cards everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
See, the weird thing it says Overnight parking is $14 per vehicle per night, and then day parking is $45 per day per vehicle. Does that mean if you leave your car in the car park and potentially get the bus over
that's probably
there?
visitor.
They always do that. Aventura is the same thing.
Right.
If you want to go to a restaurant, as long as you go to a restaurant or something and spend over $20, they validate your parking.
All right.
I think they do the same at Disney, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah,
To stop
but I don't know if
people.
there's anywhere here to do that. So I wouldn't expect visitors to come visit you while you're there.
Yeah.
That stinks. Wow. It's cheaper for your visitors to go park at Universal.
I mean, it's a
Fly the
market thing, right? So, I mean, after they're open for a while, we'll see. They
Well,
adjust their prices, maybe.
They've just put them up at all the other hotels over the years, so
Yeah. But what they're competing with on iDrive there is, you're looking at hotels that can go down to $60, $75
Yep.
for
Yeah.
probably comparable rooms.
yep.
With shuttles that go to Universal, because all of them have those same shuttles.
Yep.
If you want to use those, So,
Food
I
for
don't know.
thought.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I don't think they'll hurt. I don't
No, I
think they'll
don't think
hurt
they
off
will.
it, but yeah, it's a weird one. If you're budget conscious, you wouldn't.
That's something that people do need to take into account, regardless of where the state is. Is there a charge for
Yeah.
parking your vehicle? Because a lot of people don't know. So that's just a good general tip anyway.
Especially if you're coming over from the UK,
You know,
you
when-
wouldn't expect it.
But I think the selling point here is that the suite, right? If you
Yeah.
have 6 people,
Yeah, because
as opposed to renting 2 rooms at some of these other hotels, you
Yeah.
only need 1 here. So if you kind of do the math there, it may work out
Yeah.
in your favor staying at this place.
Mhm.
And that's,
Clown
I think
car
that's why they made most of their rooms suites.
as
Yeah.
far as I'm
Yeah.
aware, there's only one hotel at that end of iDrive that has suites, and that's the one we're staying in.
Yeah.
Because I've looked to see if we have any other options, and these are the only 2 options with a 2-bedroom suite. So, yeah, I suppose you're not necessarily competing with the monumental movie land.
Yeah.
True. It's a little nicer than
just a tad.
Yeah, there's no mould in the corridors.
But yes, go back to being
Yeah.
positive. It does look lovely.
Yes, it does. I was
I'm loving all the
impressed with it.
theming.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Need a surfboard, they've got plenty.
Yeah.
They will hook you up with one, I'm sure. I think it's probably like at other hotels where you can take a towel. You could probably take a surfboard from here and they won't notice.
Yeah. Just go down to that 0 entry swimming
Get
pool.
someone to push it off.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Okay, well, let's get things back on track here. And we'll talk about Hagrid's opening and issues with it. So Hagrid's Magical Creatures Motorbike Adventure, TM, is still having some issues. It continued to open later in the day, up until the Thursday before Independence Day, at which time they opened it at 9 a.m. for the whole weekend. As of recording, we're still expecting it to go back to delayed openings, but we believe that shows that they're making some progress with it, and hopefully by the time the weekender descends on it, everything will be fine.
They need to get Luna
It
in
better
to
be.
check for Nargles.
It might be.
But as we've alluded to several times on the show, Chris, you made it to Hagrid's, and it sounds like you had some interesting times.
Yeah.
Give us, your review of your, as Lee puts it, your ordeal.
Yeah, so we tried to go on was that Friday or Saturday? Oh,
Saturday, was it
yeah.
after Big Fire?
Yeah. So we tried to do that. We still had a couple hours left in the park. So I was trying to take a page out of Thomas's book and try to write it like late at night, right before, like a little sweet spot so you can get in there with not too long of a wait. And it was just closed the entire time. Like they wasn't open and people were like gathering around over there to see if they would open. And, we did that whole same thing and it just was closed down. And we had been monitoring throughout the day on the app and it was just constantly, closed. So I don't know how long it was closed that day because we did Volcano Bay instead during the daytime. And so we tried again on Sunday. And on Sunday, let me see, we went there in the afternoon, right? Because they say they open up at noontime.
Yeah.
And we got there around 11 o'clock, 11:30, and it was closed. And they said, there was a whole big thing. They have people queuing up over by Poseidon's. And I have no idea how those people did it because, again, it was 100 degrees with 80% humidity. We were dying just walking around and people just standing out there. So props to you guys. But yeah, they were telling people like, hey, we don't know exactly when it's going to open. It may open around 2, but we can't guarantee you that. We suggest you do other things. If you want to come back, you're more than welcome to, wait here if you want to. We're not going to tell you you can't. So, if people are sitting there, that's their choice. They're deciding to wait, and Universal's not promising anything.
Yeah.
So we ended up going around the park, and we just were constantly eyeing the app to see when it would, say open. And it wouldn't. There's like 3 different statuses that I had noticed for the, previous days. It's like delayed. Then there was, if it doesn't say anything, it's just closed altogether. And then there was like a 3rd one. So we were just trying to see like any other status other than nothing. And I mean, don't quote me on these times, but I think the ride didn't open up until 5 or 6 o'clock that day.
Wow.
Oh,
Like it was crazy because we were trying to check up on it as much as possible. And then we kind of heard from like somebody else that, oh, it's open. And so like we made a mad dash over there and were able to get inside. And I was telling Lee, we waited, closer to 2 hours or something like that. It was over an hour for sure.
There you go. Then that Seth was right. Get there between 5 and 6 and you'll wait 2 hours.
Yeah. Well, this one, I think it's just because they had just opened it. I think a lot of people that were sitting around all day had either passed out from heat exhaustion and were like wheelchaired out of the park, or they just decided to give up and walk around. Because it was, imagine being there. Those people were there from 9 a.m. until 6 o'clock in the afternoon with this heat. Like it was no joke.
it's a crazy heat too. It's not like normal.
Yeah, I mean, Darren, you live over there. It was so bad on Sunday. Like we constantly had to stop inside of gift shops to cool down, and we almost just left the park altogether because of how bad it was. But we were really determined, like we really wanted to ride it, and so we found that little sweet spot there. Now, I don't know if that applies every time, so take that as a little disclaimer. But yeah, we were able to go and ride it at that time. Without having to do like 3, 4, 5 hours, whatever it is. And then it quickly, just so you know, it quickly jumped to like 200 and something minutes.
Wow.
Shortly thereafter. Like it just jumps. Like it's open. All right. Go up there in time. So yeah, we did that. I don't want to give away any spoilers because if you're listening and you're like me, you really wanted to experience it for yourself. So we hadn't really seen anything prior to riding it.
Well, you shouldn't have listened to the last show then, because there was plenty on that.
Oh yeah, they have so inside the queue's pretty cool. It's better than Dueling Dragons was, or Dragon Challenge. There's a scene in there, like a Musion scene, similar to that of Escape from Gringotts. There's another really cool room when you're going through there, which Lee, you've already seen the whole thing, right?
Yeah, we actually watched it yesterday because Universal posted a full video of the walkthrough of the queue. Oh, really? Okay. Yeah, so that room is kind of cool. The one that you have like, something going on the roof above you, and it's kind of part of the story. The only thing is it's really loud in there, so it's really hard to hear everything that's going on. But yeah, we went all the way through and got to ride. I rode the driver's seat. Alexa was in the sidecar, and it was honestly the best ride I've ever ridden before. Like it was just out of hand. Chris, have you ridden Flights of Passage?
I have not done that yet.
Nice.
So, but I've seen some videos of it and I've heard things about it and all that seems really cool. The thing about this ride, and now I haven't been to Busch Gardens in years, so I can't compare it to like the roller coasters over there. But as a roller coaster, it's just such a fun roller coaster. It's not crazy rough like you would ride. It wasn't like Dueling Dragons where that was like an extreme thrill ride, or some of these other ones. But the combination of the story they have going on, mixed in with all the set pieces around, and then the launches and the fact that you're riding a motorcycle, like you really just, if you just look forward and just think about it, like that you're on this motorcycle, it really feels like it. And it feels like you're on a flying motorcycle going around doing all this really cool stuff. It was amazing. It was awesome. There's 2 things on that coaster, and I'm not going to give it away. because I don't want to, spoil it for anybody else. But they shocked us a bit, especially the second surprise in there.
I was going to say, because you've already done the first one on Expedition Everest, have you not?
I did, but the only difference on this one is, and I feel like on Everest you kind of see it coming a little bit more.
Yeah.
This one really, you don't see it coming, and it's like, we're gonna die. So it was amazing. It was great. There was, I highly recommend it to anybody going out there. It's the best coaster I've ever ridden. I want to say it's the best ride I ever ridden, if we're doing just a general ride comparison.
Wow.
So yeah, it was amazing.
I can't wait. I really can't.
Yes.
Not long.
About 80 days. We're already decided we're checking in, grabbing our annual passes and going straight in the park and trying to get on it.
Have we?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have.
So that's how I did, not we. But okay. Okay.
We have.
I'll grab a beer on the way by.
And Darren, grab Darren while you pass.
Yeah, right. Smuggle me in.
Smuggle you in?
Yeah, smuggle me in. Nice. Oh man.
There's twin beds in our room. It's fine.
Oh man, definitely. Yeah. I'm still trying to find a way to get into the parks because I got to ride this thing. So
Yes.
we'll see. It might be happening. It's hard to stay away. So
That's the thing. If it was in the other park, you'd be able to do it on the RIP tour, but it's not.
Yeah.
yep.
Ooh, that's a good point.
Maybe is the RIP tour? Are you that special that they can take us over to the other side?
Oh, we can only
I'm
ask.
just wondering that.
You can ask, yeah. Like, I want to ride that in the other park.
I would say probably not, but you can only ask.
Yeah. That's fine. We'll just walk through the Field of Screams and get over there.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Oh.
You'd have to go back about 15 years, but yeah.
So the few things I
Yeah, they
remember
got-
from that trip.
They have a DeLorean and a time train.
Very
This
true.
is true.
I think we can handle this. But yeah, talking about new rides opening over at Universal Hollywood. Jurassic World finally opened, and this was, of course, the remake of Jurassic Park, the ride that we've talked about on the show before. But if you've been following things over at Universal Studios Hollywood, then you'll know they closed down that ride on September 3rd last year to convert it to Jurassic World, the ride. And it reopened recently, and our friends over at Theme Park Duo wrote it, and they have sent us their review.
Hey, I'm Gabe.
And I'm Nikki.
And we are
The Theme Park Duo.
Thank you, UUOP, for inviting us on to do a small, quick review of Jurassic World, the ride.
We just got back from riding it earlier today.
Literally.
Fresh.
I'm still wet.
What? Ew.
Well, I mean, I'm damp.
Okay. Ew. More ew. Extra ew. I don't
And
know.
mildewy.
That's even worse. Okay.
Moss is growing on the right side of my body.
Let's keep going. Move
Okay.
on.
Jurassic World's ride. I liked it a lot. I thought it was a lot of fun.
I liked it too. I've been thinking about it and thinking about the old ride, and I'm not sure
You've
if
been marinating for a
I have
while.
been. I'm not sure if I like it better. I may like it just as much. There's certain things that I like about the previous ride that
You like more.
I like more. Yeah.
I think I land on the same place that you do, and
Yeah.
it's pretty much it's just as good as what it used to be.
Yeah.
And our reasoning for that, and we're not going to go into a whole bunch of detail, but to give a generalization, which I think we fall in the same kind of area, is the first half I think was better in the original, but the second half is significantly improved.
Yes.
The sense of danger, I feel like, is significantly improved with a lot of the set design. I feel like you're missing a little bit at the very beginning with the opening of the doors and kind of having that big reveal of all the dinosaurs lifting their heads. And I understand that, there's Jurassic Park and Jurassic World. They're two different things. Mm-hmm. I think they could have maybe have done something to at least retain a little bit of that feel. Mm-hmm. I mean, that's not my job, so it's hard for me to put words to that, but I understand that they're two different movies and they kind of have to be handled a bit differently.
Yeah.
If I had a choice, I would love to have kept that opening scene.
Yeah, you just wanted the big doors and the archway that's in Jurassic Park, or have it changed to Jurassic World, and
and have
the
something else, change it a bit.
Yeah, I think the opening just felt a little bit more just like you kind of just stumble into it rather than this grand entrance.
Yeah, and it does feel a lot more like a tour now.
Yeah.
As opposed to a ride.
It's supposed to.
Yeah, no, it definitely does its job. It definitely feels like a tour because as soon as you hit that little hill that kind of brings you into everything, it starts off the tour and it's describing the things you're going to see. And the first thing that you see, and this is no spoiler because everybody knows, is the Mousosaurus, that giant swimming monster, which that scene gets you completely soaking
it's
wet.
Actually, I think it's pretty clever the way they did it. They made both sides of the area you're in like it's tank, and it can swim underneath you and go on both sides. And, and it
swim
splashes
all the way past it, so it makes it look huge.
So it's pretty cool. I do like that part, and I think it's a great use of I'm gonna say it. It's a great use of screens.
It makes it feel like the animal is a lot larger than it really is.
I was very worried about them putting more screens in this ride or any screens in this ride, but they did it well.
Yeah.
And then you go straight from that into
Stegosaurus Cove.
Stegosaurus Cove, which is basically the same, just refurbed from Jurassic Park, the ride.
And then after that, it pretty much takes a different turn. I mean, like, obviously that, but like the everything goes wrong is the same almost. Just like the setting and what actually happens,
the raptor
and everything else.
The same.
It's but the raptors aren't the reason why things are going wrong.
No, the raptor isn't the main.
Well, anyway, but that's that. It's pretty different after that point.
Yeah, and I think better.
Yeah, I think completely better. The ending, I feel like, is a significantly better send-off.
Mm-hmm.
We're not going to go into a whole bunch of detail in that because I really don't want to spoil it because it is a pretty massive difference from the original, and I think it's worth seeing in person. If you want to watch a video online, more than free to do that, but I definitely think don't spoil it for yourself because seeing it in person is pretty impressive.
Yeah.
Overall, I think the Jurassic World ride is an update that the park really needed, and it really adds something to the park.
And there's a lot of hype for it, a lot of excitement, and like the line today was like 3 hours. So,
yeah, it was ridiculously long. So if you guys can make it out to Universal Studios Hollywood at some point, make sure you ride Jurassic World the ride. And then if you're all done getting all sucked on the ride, you can go over to the Isla Nubar.
Yeah,
and grab a drink. The whole surrounding area is very nice now and very refreshed. So,
and the dinosaur encounter, the raptor encounter.
Yeah, there's a lot of new stuff. There's a lot of new stuff that comes along with the ride that really makes it a big difference.
Yeah.
So we really, really enjoyed it. We had a great time.
Yes.
Love the new edition, and we'll be going on it more and more.
Sure.
So make sure you check us out at themeparkduo.com or check Theme Park Duo out on all social media channels. It's Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter.
Yeah.
We'll see you guys later.
Bye.
Bye.
I said to Gabe today, isn't it typical that after we did our episode of 5 things we'd like to see come to Universal Orlando from Universal Hollywood, they introduce all this crap?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, add that one thing to mine.
Yeah.
Take off.
It does look awesome, though. That mosasaur scene in the
tank.
tunnel is amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. And like they said, the whole area around it, just doing that little bit of updating, to the area really makes it feel like Jurassic World as opposed to Jurassic Park. They did a really good job.
They haven't announced ours yet, right?
No, I think I was discussing it with Gabe, and I think they're doing this one, and I think they will see how it goes down with fans, and it seems to be going down incredibly well.
Yes.
And then they'll gauge that to whether they bring it over to Orlando, but personally, I hope they do.
However, you do realise it's going to bring more complaints because of screens again.
But like we said before,
that's how you use screens.
Yeah,
that's amazing.
Using them well, which this does.
I know, but you're going to get the complainers.
You couldn't do that any other way, but I think it looks spot on.
Yeah,
it really does look good.
I think, as I said, that's the way to use screens out. That excited me.
Whether you watch the video or not.
In fairness, Chris, even if you do watch it, you're not going to get to experience it at Orlando if they bring it to Orlando for at least another year.
I'll probably forget about that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We watched it.
I recommend checking it out. It's really cool, and to see how they implemented the screens is definitely worth it to see.
Yeah, it's awesome.
And Nikki and Gabe will be doing a full review on their next show, Season 3, Episode 11, out on Monday, July 15th. So be sure to check that out. That's the Theme Park Duo again, wherever great podcasts are found.
Yeah. So wherever you find those, you can find them.
And don't forget, UUOP The Weekender tickets are still available. What's the dates for that again, Lee?
October 4th to the 6th?
We know this.
Yes.
People might be interested in that information.
Yeah, it's October
But
4th to the 6th.
But there are only 11
Wow.
Scary.
11 tickets left.
Oh.
So get yours. Yeah, and if you get ticket number 11, that's a special ticket. It's Stranger Things themed.
Stranger things have happened.
Ah,
It'll be customized for you specifically by Lee.
okay.
His grants out. We can make that happen, right?
Probably.
Yeah. You get to have waffles with Lee as well, I think, right?
Oh yeah, definitely. If you get ticket number 11, we'll buy you some waffles and you can eat them with Lee.
No, they need to be, what's the ice cream place called? I've already forgot. Scoops Ahoy or whatever it's
Yeah.
called.
Oh yeah. Oh, that Scoop sailboat. They better have that.
Yeah,
this
oh,
year.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully we'll have a show where we talk about that.
Oh, yes, we will. We will.
Have some fun with that.
I got to start it tonight.
Yes.
You haven't watched any of it yet, Chris.
No.
I won't say what I was going to say
Today.
then.
I'm starting today. Yes.
It's so good. I'll say that it's the best season so far, in my opinion.
Oh, I can't wait.
Yeah. Like gripped me right from the beginning, and it's just, it seems like it's like so much more exciting than it has been in previous seasons. So very, very excited for the house. Can't wait for it.
Yes, we'll get there. Once I've said before, when everything's announced, we're going to get Julie Zimmerman on, and we are going to do our full Halloween Horror Nights discussion.
And everybody that's coming to the Weekender is going to wear Hopper's Hawaii 5-0 shirts, making this happen.
And you have
Or
to
you
grow
can
your
wear
hair
an
long,
11
like,
jumper they sell it at Target. So
and everyone has to wear the crappy hair like Billy's
definitely.
and dodgy
Your
tashes.
little pencil,
Yeah.
your little pencil mustache. Definitely. So, but yeah, if you want to come out and party with us, make sure you head over to UUOPtheweekender.eventbrite.com. And we're going to end with another Universal Is. And this one's from Alexa. I'm not going to say her last name because I'll mess it up. And then Chris, what's her last name?
I don't even know it. No,
Oh, man.
Lorero.
Lorero, there we go. So if you want to be involved, just send us your answer to what Universal is to you in 3 words or less, and send that over to podcast@uuopodcast.com. And Alexa says, Universal is part of me. See you next week.
Cut, print, that's a wrap for another episode of the unofficial Universal Orlando podcast. Never miss a show by subscribing on Apple Podcasts and leave us a rating and review while you're there. Not an Apple user? You can listen on Stitcher, Spotify, YouTube, iHeartRadio, or your podcatcher of choice. Email us any questions or comments to podcast@uuopodcast.com. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Google+, YouTube, Instagram, and Pinterest. Just search UUO Podcast. Keep up with the latest news, rumors, and updates on our blog at uuopodcast.com. Thanks for listening. See you next week.